these voter management devices. According to a statement by the Electoral Commission of South Africa a couple of days ago with regards to this, I just want to read it verbatim so you get a sense of how this works and what we're talking about when we talk about voter management devices. And they say the VMDs will essentially operate in online mode in most parts of the country, and in parts of the country where internet connection is not strong or reliable, the VMDs have been provisioned to operate in offline mode. In offline mode, devices will be able to record transactions and perform verifications based on data stored locally on each device. As soon as the VMDs get into an area of signal, it will automatically and without prompting upload the transactions stored to the memory of the device. Now, if they are talking about that, this is what happens in terms of if it's offline and when it gets back online, it automatically uploads the transactions stored in the memory of the device. So this is according to the IEC, and this is a statement that I received a couple of days ago when they did a media briefing in terms of stating their readiness for this voter registration weekend. All right. Nkululeko Nyembezi, live for us in the escape. Let's take you now back to Ntlantla Kgatlhane, live for us in Westbury in Johannesburg. He was in conversation earlier on with the ACDP's Reverend Kenneth Meshwe. But, you know, one of the things that we always talk about, apart from the political parties, is it boils down to the voter. One of the issues or one of the challenges is to get them to firstly register, then exercise the franchise. Get yourself to a voting station and actually vote November 1st. What are people saying, Ntlantla, where you are, with regards to some of the challenges that they are facing?
Well, yes, indeed. Still coming to you right here from Westbury, Blaine. With me here, I'm with Marina, who's going to talk to us about her experience. She just went in to register to vote, and she's also a resident here. I'm just going to bring her in to talk to us about, you know, the importance of registering, the importance of voting, and their challenges as residents here in Westbury. Thank you so much, Marina, for talking to us. Just talk to us about your experience inside with regards to vote, and talk to us a bit more about, you know, you as a South African and the importance of registering to vote and to participate in voting.
Well, I have registered. It feels good that you've registered. You have the right to register. It's for our community. We're going through a lot. And now it's the time for us all, even the young people, to wake up and to register and to vote for the right. Because many young ones are unemployed here. We have many old people that doesn't even have food on the table. So we need a government in our community to assist us, you know. And as you know, that I stay here, we see a lot of things going on. And today I'm here with my son, and we need a godly government. We need a government that can stand with us and say, I'm with my people. We want to know that if it's next year, they'll still stand with us. If it's the year before, they will still stand with us.
Talk to us a little bit more about your challenges as community members. You talked about the level of unemployment. I mean, earlier we also discussed the issue of drugs and service delivery here.
Yeah, service delivery, it's very bad in our community. But thanks to Bishop, he's the one that actually helps us here. If you can ride around here, there's big pick-it-up bins. Usually there are people who throw the trash on the corners, and it will stay there. But thanks to Bishop, if you can look around, there's big pick-it-up bins where we can throw our trashes there. And also you can see the potholes. There was potholes. I've been staying here for many years, and there's potholes there. So 2 to 3 weeks ago, they fixed it. And I would say Bishop is doing a lot for our community.
Do you think that pothole was fixed because local government elections were just around the corner?
No, I don't think so.
Just talk to me a bit more about, you know, how is it like being a resident here? We spoke about crime. How is it like?
Okay, crime is a lot in our residence. There's nothing we can do at the moment. We can't just pack our bags and go. It's everywhere. And I know that it will subside, you know. But our unemployment guys, our people are unemployed. There's a lot of young people that finish school, matric, sitting on corners, and they don't have anywhere to go. And that's our cry for our young people. It's to get jobs for them, to build something for them, for the future, for our children.
What kind of government do you, as a resident here, want? What do you want to see change after you have casted your vote?
Unemployment, a lot of things. A lot of things need to be changed, but mostly unemployment.
Thank you so much. Blaine, I also have James here who's just going to speak to us about his experience as a resident here. James, thank you so much for your time. Talk to us as a resident here. Take us through your experience here being a resident in Westbury.
Well, being a resident of Westbury, I'm here for almost 47 years. And 47 years is quite a long time. But there's no changes here. Nothing. The politicians just promise us from left to right, but there's no changes. But as I said, now is the time for change. The youth must come and register so that they can change. The only way we can do that is we can stand together. But like the Bishop Adams, Israel is a guy who's near to our hearts. He looks after the people, and I think people must start following him because the ANC promise, the DA promise, the ACDP is a work in progress, and I think that's my opinion what's going on this side.
Just talk to us as South African. What is the importance of casting your vote? And you spoke to us about empty promises, and now time has come for you to just cast your vote. Talk to us about the importance of just registering that voice of yours.
Yeah, if you register, it's not like you register for 1, 2, or 3. You must register for a way forward. Like I said, the crime is quite heavy here. Jobless. The youth, they go haywire. But now if they come to register, they know they have a voice. Without a vote, you have no voice. You see? So it's better for them to come and register. It's very, 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 very important to register.
Thank you so much, Blaine. That was a resident here basically talking to us about, there are challenges here as people talking about unemployment, crime, and saying that, for them, they feel like, voting is very important because that's the only time you get to register your grievances. That's the only time you get to register your voice through the ballot. With that being said, Blaine, it's back to you in studio.
All right, important conversation indeed. Ntlantla Kgatlhane, live for us there in Johannesburg.